Hey, we're live. What do you know? You thought it was going to be Doc? It's me instead. So there's that. How is everybody doing? I didn't get a notification that it was going to be live yet, but Doc is still kind of tinkering around with his internet. I don't know what's going on down there. Anyway, I'm going to help out till he can get going. Let's see. I didn't see a link out there, so let me see if I can put a link. Let's see. Add guest, copy link. Oh, you know what? I don't know that I can do it. I don't think I'm a admin. All right, I'm going to paste the link. One of y'all. There you go. That's the link. Anybody wants to get on while we wait for Doc? Until then, we are taking over. Taking over Doc's link. Cheers, everybody. I hope you all had a great weekend. Man, mine's been crazy. I had a mother-in-law who's in the hospital with some pretty major surgery she had done Friday. She's doing very well, as good as you can expect. So it's been a little bit hectic around here, but it's been fun for the most part. We made the most of it. So yeah, happy 4th of July, belated for those of you that I didn't get to say it to on the 4th. What's everybody drinking? Is anybody drinking anything? I don't have a whole lot close by because I'm up in my office. So, yeah. Got a lot of people saying, hey, so let's go ahead and I guess we'll just. Carl, first one. Hello, let's go. I'm with it. Carlos. Poor Carlos last night. Got beat out in the blending insanity or blend sanity or whatever it's called. Sounds like he did a pretty good blend though, Carlos. So I'm still excited to kind of try it. Of course, myself, Lokhtar. I think he was on and then had to jump off because of dinner or something. Let's see. Oh, who else is here? Roger Randall. Cheers, Roger. Yep. Please stand by and drink is correct. Hazmat Compton. Cheers, Hazmat Compton. Keith P in the house. Cheers to you, Keith P. There's Roger Randall again. Tamara, cheers. Glad you could jump in. Doc will be with us shortly, I'm sure. Joe B, cheers to you. Cheers to the Bloody 81. Man, a lot of good people in here tonight. Joe B, Josh Hall, cheers to you. Hey, look at that. I see Doc on another stream. Whiskey Bank, cheers to you. Can you guys hear me okay? You thought you clicked on the wrong channel. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Anyway. Okay, good. You guys can hear me all right. I never know because it's the different setup. Oh, the link didn't go out? Dang it. All right, hang on. Let me switch. See if I don't know if I have a admin rights on my other account. Let me check that real quick. If I do, I don't know. I don't think Doc likes me that much. Oh, I do. There you go. There you go. Now you should have a link. Hopefully that works. As you can see, I'm doing a little pre-gaming with some Nectar of the Gods. then, I got a couple good ones close by. Let's go. Well, we'll start off with a little weeder action for those of you that know. You also know I don't keep a bottle of this too far away from me at all times. So how many of you were watching Blinsanity last night? I tell you, that was kind of exciting. I like that little event that Troy and Laura put on. I think that's a really cool concept. Kind of get people involved and kind of playing with their whiskeys and seeing what kind of profiles they can come up with. Pretty neat stuff. So I'm not sure why Doc chose to go live tonight, other than he was probably bored, or he got in trouble with the wife, and she's like, "Get out of here!" Oh, wait, I wouldn't say anything like that.
Yeah. It was. I heard you talking bad about me, buddy. No. So I am on Wi-Fi. So Shane's going to be the main connection. I'm going to be the connection on and off. I cannot figure out why my Connect will not work, and I did the whole, resetting. Reset everything, reset the router, reset everything else, and nothing's worked for me. But hey, it's time to go live. Let's just go live. Let's start with some drinks and stuff,
Cheers, Doc. I'm glad you went live.
Me too. Nobody was going live tonight. Wade usually goes live tonight, and he said he wasn't going to. I won't be able to go live for like 2 more weeks. I mean, that was going to be like the end of the month before I even got to get on. So because we got home a little early today, we're trying to get home earlier because there's like a hurricane coming through our area, tropical storm / hurricane, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, it decided it'd take a turn, so it's not heading towards us anymore. We were supposed to get a ton of rain, and we're not even getting the rain anymore.
Nice.
So
it's going to go up and beat up on Houston?
Yeah, unfortunately, Houston is it's going through Corpus, it's going through Houston, all that, where we don't need water in that area, unfortunately. So, anybody out there, if you're being affected by this, I'm sorry. God bless you. Hopefully everything goes okay for you. I don't want, I just realized I don't even have my chat on yet. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place today.
Like I said, I remember my first live stream.
I'm acting like I'm a rookie. That's for sure. See, I didn't even know where the thing is. I typed in the information that I want to, play with tonight.
Roger Randall was on here and then he jumped off. I
don't even know where my list is. I had a list for stuff to do. That's missing. Who knows? It's gonna be one of those nights, and I'm okay with that because it wasn't a planned one. It was up here just to have some fun. So Let me see if I can find that list real quick, and we'll start going through some of it just because. Let me see. I can just open a new one, I think. Storage is full. All right. That might be why. So how's everybody else doing tonight? How was your guys' 4th of July weekend? You guys have a good one?
I did. It was pretty relaxed. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than dealing with the hospital stuff with my mother-in-law.
I'm sorry to hear that. How's your mother-in-law doing? She doing okay?
As good as you could do. I mean, literally everything went as well as it could possibly go. So it's all positive.
So I do have music in the background. I don't know if you guys hear that at all. There's some music in the background. It's the Macarena right now. Anybody remember the Macarena dance?
Yeah.
Old-fashioned ways. You look and sound good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is so my internet, my Wi-Fi in the back room, it goes through multiple walls. So back here, I don't have the greatest Wi-Fi. So when I did my first live, which you're kind of saying earlier, I had that issue. And then Adam from Major Zero, he helped me figure out a connection. So I run a wire from my back room all the way to my living room to connect directly. But for some reason, it just doesn't want to work today.
Wow. Cheers, Gandy.
Cheers, Gandy. Yeah. So after that, I was going to do all this other stuff first, but I'm going to pour myself a drink first. What am I drinking first? You know what?
That's a good question.
I got this. I've been kind of curious. I love Burrise, and it's the Knob Creek Bourbon and Rye that just came out. I'm gonna
It's
pop
actually
that
pretty
open
good.
first.
I like it.
Yeah, I've had it here for a little while, and I haven't gotten to try it. So, and then I have my daughter, Deanna, right now. She's helping in the background. So when we do races, so this will be our first race today. Let's start off with a drink and a race. So, Deanna, let me see. I don't see her because she's hiding behind screen right now. I hope she's ready. So let me see. Well, you know what? July 4th. So hashtag July 4th. So we can do our first race, and it's going to be some pours of this Knob Creek Bourbon and Rye. And of course, I'm going to use the best glass I have.
Oh, there went his connection. Ha ha! I'm taking over again. It's just me now, me and you. Oh, he's back. Son of a gun. Oh, and then he went mute.
All that?
Yeah, can't hear you, but we can see your lips moving.
Oh.
Yep,
Any better?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. So what I was talking about is I'm pouring my drink in the best glass possible.
Oh, heck
Story
yeah.
time. So, that's what I'm. So cheers to you, Shane. Thank you for coming on and helping me through this madness tonight. But that's fun. That's what makes lives fun. You just never know what's going to go on, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Doug H made it in here. Hey, Doug. Cheers to you,
Let me
brother.
see. All right. Yeah. So, cheers, everybody. If I don't know if they heard it. So, hashtag July 4th will be for our first race tonight.
Multicasking whiskey and slushies. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Yeah. I'm
And
not
bourbon.
gonna do too crazy on drinks and races tonight, just cause I do work tomorrow. And I know you said, Shane, you work tomorrow as well.
I mean, that may be a strong word, but I think that's the idea.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow so my staff was texting me over the weekend wondering if we were going to open tomorrow because, at first that hurricane was going to come through this area. But
Yeah.
I said, we lost even we're not even getting the rain anymore that we're supposed to get. So I said, yeah, we're going to be open.
Cheers,
So, yeah,
Dave.
we'll be open tomorrow.
Oh, man.
So I already have the first two poured. I just need to label them so we can get that going. Oh, look. All my stuff's all covered up here.
So I switched jobs last week. So I started a new job last week, and I've had a lot of stuff going on. So I haven't got a lot of the giveaways that we've done out, but they are going out tomorrow. So if you've won a bottle that I've donated on any of Doc's channels and you've been waiting on it, I apologize. There's just been a lot going on, but they are going out tomorrow. So I did get them all boxed up today, and they will be getting labeled and shipped tomorrow.
Nice, yeah. And I like all the giveaways I've done for the lives I've gotten out, but all the reviews I've done, I haven't done any of the giveaways on that just because like you, life's been a little interesting and keeping me busy in other ways. So I haven't been able to get those, but I think with this week I'm gonna have since my daughter is home, I'm gonna have her help me get those set up, run them, and then post them because those are the ones that for the review videos. So if you haven't seen any of my review videos, make sure to check them out. Go do the hashtag that's required for it, do the comment that's required for it, so you have a chance to win. So I'm gonna be doing. I think I have 5 of them I haven't done yet. That's how busy I've been. So I'll go and get those knocked out so we can get those going.
To go to somebody.
Yeah. So I haven't even. I did the review for that, but I haven't done the giveaway. And that was one of the last ones. So yeah. So that will probably be also this week too. So I'll try to get all those out if I can. Now with Deanna, I just don't know if she's ready. Let me see how she's doing over there. Let me just text her real quick and see if she's ready for anything. Yeah, she hasn't done it in a while, so she's trying to remember how to do it all. So can you guys hear the music at all, or is it distracting?
Music's a little loud, not that it's annoying or anything, but it's just a little 5 decibels less.
Okay, let me do that. That better?
That's
All right
perfect.
there.
That's perfect.
All right.
It's in the background. Perfect.
Yeah. So you want to hear a funny story while we're waiting for Miss Deanna here?
Absolutely.
Oh wait, she already has it ready, I think.
Yep.
So okay, hold on. Let's get this first one. We put it on screen here. So I just want everybody to see. Make sure your name's in there for me. There's not as many people on here right now, so you have a good chance. So right now there's only 18 people watching, and only 15 put their names in. So
Cheers,
15
Dunny.
on here. Cheers to all, everybody. Cheers to all. All right, so let's go ahead and run this one, Deanna. Go ahead and hit that, and then make sure to shuffle and shuffle twice, and then also reduce that sound. Oh, she look at that. Hey, great job, Deanna. I appreciate it. Let's run this first race. Yeah.
This ain't her first live stream.
It isn't. Might be mine, but it's not hers. So this whole weekend, I was up and I left up to San Antonio. HRH was moving from one apartment to another, right? And you don't realize how much stuff people have until you have to move it. So, yep, it was a lot of moving, and that's because she also hired movers for the big stuff, which was good because her hallway. So her apartment's on the second floor. Well, it's like 2 floors. The first floor is for parking, but the stairwell for it is like thin, and when you turn in, it's like so. We didn't want to dent anything, break anything. So for those big heavy stuff, so we had movers move the couch and the beds and stuff like that. So, yeah. But that was most of the weekend, and of course she was unfortunately she had to work this weekend, so she had us doing it. But I mean, I'll give her credit. She did most the last 2 weeks. She's been moving stuff little by little. Did a lot of it, so we're in there kind of just finishing up stuff.
That's fantastic.
But it's amazing how much it really is, you know.
We keep a lot of junk in our lives, don't we? And it becomes really obvious when you move.
oh yeah. And it's not till you move that you realize how much stuff you have and how much stuff you have that you haven't seen in 2 or 3 years. That do you really want to keep it?
Yeah.
You know? So let me get these and let's go through chat a little bit here in a second here. I just want to get these ready. Whiskey Corner in the house. Keith P. Hey, Keith. How's it going, buddy? Actually, Keith P. just sent me a package, so I haven't opened anything on that, so I appreciate that, Keith P. It got here. It's safe, so appreciate that. The hand delivery of that one. Here we are, last 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Who do we have? Multicasting, Doug H, Whiskey Corner, Joe B, who's coming from the background? Bourbon Hall. Oh, hold on, Deanna, don't erase anything. Open the little the box, the little trophy for me. I don't have that up yet. Hold on 1 second. I need to make a winner's thing.
Is that some Paula Abdul in the background I'm hearing?
That's Paula Abdul. I have the 80s, 90s, and 2000s music going.
Heck yeah, man.
Hold on. I actually don't even have paper with me. That's how bad I am today.
Bro.
So, Deanna, can you run back some paper to me? I usually have like 4 sheets, like 4 little pads of paper back here, and I don't have one, which is interesting. So, remember, so it's for first and last place. So, Bourbon Hall won first. Congratulations. And right now we'll see in a second here who won last and gets it. And then what I need to do is put in not duck races. I need to put in race winners here. Last time I put in the duck races by accident is the thing. So I was telling everybody to go straight to the duck races. Thank you. All right, July. What was that? July. Okay, so first one is Knob Creek, Bourbon, and Rye. And the first place is, I can't see it now. Who's the first one? Bourbon Hall. Bourbon Hall, and let's see who's last place, Deanna. Major Zero.
Zero.
Mr. Adam, thank you for trying to help me here. So I appreciate you for doing that. And let's move this off to the side here and go from there. So let's go in the comments. Let's see who's here today. Let's check out the comments. Josh Hall's in the house. Whiskey Corner's in the house. Tamara's in the house. Hey, Tamara, how's it going? Dave, hold on. Why is the hall of that there? There we go. Keith. I see somebody said Wade, so Wade must be in here. Bourbon Hall's in here. Yeah, Bourbon Hall's in here, and he's the one that wasn't doing it. He's usually a Sunday night person, and so he said he wasn't going. So I said, why not? Why not try?
Yeah.
We got Hazmat in the house.
Oh,
Locktar.
We've got We've got the boss in the house.
Which boss do we have? Oh, Miss Old Fashioned Ways. Yeah, that's the boss. Yeah, we won't talk about Miss Old Fashioned Ways. Locktar's in the house, and so Locktar, I actually got to see him this week, and no, I have not tried it yet. It's on right here on next to me on the side. I got in about an hour and 10 minutes ago. I had to unload the car, eat real quick, get on live, and of course the live gave me some issues. Joe B, Gandhi Road in the house. Let me see. Hey, look, story time's in the house. I heard that guy's a real.
Let's go.
Hey, Whiskey Bank's in the house too. Hey, Whiskey Bank, how's it over there? I believe Whiskey Bank, if I'm correct, you're in California, right? So you're 2 hours behind us here. So Roger Randall in the house. Let me see, making sure I'm not missing anybody. If I miss you guys, I apologize. I'm just kind of scrolling through these kind of quickly and trying to go back all the way. Bloody 81. Hey, Bloody 81, how are we doing? So what is everybody drinking tonight? Anybody drinking anything interesting? Anything different? Anything you suggest I should try?
I got a box out in my freaking cabana. I need to unload it. It was sent to me from a guy in Texas. It's got a bunch of sodal in it.
Oh, you're talking about that Texas whiskey you told me about.
No, Texas tequila.
I mean, that's right, Texas tequila. Oh my goodness. So I was in San Antonio, and my daughter's with me. HRH was with me, and I took her to Total Wine with me because we're right in the area. So I stopped, of course. I couldn't help myself. And I was showing her the bottles, and I was telling her how you got me to drink it by telling me it was Texas tequila to try it. I said, "No, what though? That is a great marketing strategy because it got me to drink it. It's a Texas boy." I said, "Okay, fine, I'll try the Texas tequila." Then you never told me it wasn't really Texas tequila, and I go announce to the world that I tried Texas tequila, and everybody just thinks I'm a complete idiot for it. But
they're like, "That's kind of impossible."
Yeah, that's not possible. But Shane told me, and I trusted him. So Shane, you broke my trust. You're out of the circle of trust, sir.
Circle. Well, as far as a description goes, I think that's an appropriate description. It's just not really tequila.
No, I agree. I think that's a great description. How's it going, Jeff Castle? I think it's a great description of it. And I'm honestly, you should go try to sell it to them as a marketing thing because it worked on me as a Texas boy. I had to try it, and I actually liked it though. So one of the bottles I got you was the Garrison Brother one, where they put in a Garrison Brothers barrel. So I got that one, so I can try that. So I have that here. If you guys want to try that one tonight, so we can share some of that, you guys let me know. I'm gonna do so. I talked to you about this earlier this week as well about my whiskey hall stuff, right? Yeah. So I kind of sent out to a bunch of my friends to asking about whiskey halls, right? Like whiskey hall videos is kind of in particular. So this is where all of you guys who are my buddies and would like to watch and spend time with me is going to come in for this. I want to know, what do you guys think about whiskey hall videos? Now, these are my options with it. Do I stop doing them? Do I had 3 different really kind of suggestions with it. One is, not everybody watching them. Do you have to do them? Not do them, right? The other one is do a highlight version where I just do some of the highlighted bottles and, show some of the top bottles for that month that I got. Or like I normally do, I just show all my bottles. And the reason I'm asking this question is I do it not ever to be like a show off or trying to say, hey, look at everything I got. I get it
Right.
so I can show you what I got, so I can share. Like, what do you guys want me to share with you? What do you guys want me to review with you? What do you guys want to, try with me? And that's my intention with it. It's never to be like, hey, I got all this, I got, and to be that way. That's never my intention. It's just I get things to share. I'm like you, Shane. You get things to share all the time,
Right. 100%.
And I know you don't do video hauls, but that's one of the things that when we do them, they probably get some of our most views, right?
Right.
Now, so Dave is saying yes, do whiskey hauls, but the question is, do I do a highlighted version of whiskey hauls where I just kind of get the top bottles, like maybe top 10 bottles I got for the month or less? Top 10 sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Or do I show you everything I got? Do I show you from beginning of the month to end of the month through everything I grabbed there? Because I'm going to do a whiskey haul tonight, right? I'm going to do kind of a quick one, but that's what I want to know. Do you want to see everything I have, or do you want to see just the special ones? So in the comments, let me know. Add a highlight subscriber of the week haul. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, Dave? You said add a highlight subscriber of the week haul. Like doing a weekly haul, like a haul for what I got for the week. Is that what you mean by that?
Well, I think he's saying subscriber. So whoever subscribed to your channel.
So maybe do a highlight one for the public, and then if whoever subscribed, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I'm with you. It's a little.
Look at this. My wife likes when I do all of them because she said, that's a great self-tattletale. She likes. She doesn't always she sees most bottles. I mean, so my thing with my wife, I told her a long time ago, I'm not trying to hide anything from her. I always bring the bottles in through the front door. She sees me carrying them. If she asks me what I have, I show her what I have. If she doesn't, I just keep walking, right? But I don't hide them.
I just want to point out something. She's not an admin on the channel. I will gladly mute her if you'd like me to, Doc. And then it'd be my fault, not yours.
She's in the next room, so we will not be doing that tonight. But I appreciate the confidence you have over there.
I mean, I've got a lot of distance between me and her. I'm not that all worried about it. I think you might have to deal with something, though.
Best subscriber haul. Like, do I give the haul to this best subscriber? Is that what we're talking about? See, and then Joe B says, do it all. Heck, make it an alcohol haul. Include the funny thing is, this time I actually do have other liquors that are not just whiskeys. And I'll show you those just as I was thinking about doing my highlight and then showing like a few what do they call them, honorable mentions, just because I got some interesting stuff this month that was really, really out of the ordinary. Probably stuff that I don't even think you've probably seen, Shane. I think I might have gotten something that you haven't seen at all.
Well, so I've got an idea. You can send all those bottles to me. I'll do the bottle haul video and then send them back to you.
Wait, the question is, when you send them back, will they still have liquor in them, or will they be pretty empty?
50-50 shot.
See, I like somebody said do them all, but spend more time with the special ones. Yeah, and that kind of makes some sense too, So we'll see. We'll be doing that in a second here. We'll get to doing one. I didn't even drink water today. When you're traveling, you don't drink as much water on the road because you don't want to stop as much. I definitely need to be drinking more water today. But we'll see. We'll do them in a few minutes. I just kind of want to get your guys' opinion. You guys are the ones that watch me. You guys are the ones that know what you like and what you don't like. So I definitely want to, it's about you guys, and I want you guys to help me choose what to do with that. So I don't even know if last time I did a thing, did I leave any water in here? No, I didn't. That's good. So I have tomorrow a special video coming out. It was supposed to come out Friday, but I'm an idiot, which we already know that. And so when I went up there at my daughter's old apartment, we didn't have internet. At her new apartment, we had internet. We were going back and forth between the two. My wife and I stayed at the older apartment because there were still beds in there, and we didn't have internet. So, and I left my computer there, not realizing that, because I was going to add it so I can, put it online and put it to go live on Friday. Yeah. With all the busyness, I completely forgot. Forgot. So I have a video coming out. I normally don't do videos on Monday, but I have a video coming out tomorrow, and it's my 100th old fashioned.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Me too. So in the you need to definitely open that box I sent you.
I did.
Because-
I've got
Okay.
them set up. So when I watch that video, I'm gonna make it with you.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be in the morning. I don't know if you want to drink that early, but hey, it's 5 o'clock
I'm
somewhere
working
all the
from home
time.
these
So
days, Doc. I'm working from home, so
well, Bria. So most of them are saying do most of it and just kind of spend some more time on the Doc. Do you and be proud of what you have. Sorry to say, haters are gonna hate. It sounds like what's her name? Taylor Swift. Haters are gonna hate. You know that song? So
we had a couple people.
that's
pop
true. I
in here,
mean,
by the way,
what was that?
We had a couple people pop in. Hey, Top Dog. Cheers. Nice seeing you here. And we had.
Let's see who else popped in here. My thing stopped scrolling. I hide bottles from Renee. That's funny. That's pretty funny. So do your haul and then do your pick of the best haul as you see it from your subscribers. What does that mean? Like do your haul and then do your best haul as you see it from your subscribers. Like do like on the live, do the whole haul, and then like because I always make a video out of it afterwards, so people that don't watch my lives, they can just go watch my haul. Just do the highlights on that. Is that what they mean?
I don't know. Do your pick of the best haul. So yeah, so like each barrel or each bottle haul video you take the best from each one of those videos, and then you do a blind or a flight maybe of all of those. And that makes sense.
Yeah. See, my wife says I run through the house with bottles under my arms.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that's not 100% true because I guarantee you my wife's probably never seen me run. Maybe in the old days to a buffet, but I don't do those anymore. So probably not anymore.
Well, I have a friend here locally. It's so bad. He actually GPS tracks UPS and stops the truck before it gets to his house to get his bottles that he has shipped to him.
Are you serious? That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I'm not going to say any names, though. You know who you are.
This is funny. So I think it's talking about what you commented earlier, Shane, to send them to you. So after you finish with the haul, mail them to him, and he'll send them back to me once after he's finished.
Yes.
So yes. I think you might have started something here.
Yep. Yeah.
Whiskey Shannon says shameless plug anytime. Just plug yourself away. I love promoting. So if you want to put your YouTube in there, please do. It's not a shameless plug. I appreciate. I mean, I want you guys to. We're all in this together. Let's all grow together. Let's all help each other. You know,
it's a community, man. It's a community.
It is, and that's what I mean. That's what me and Shane get along very well because his whole thing was he started this as a community for himself with that, and it just kind of grew from there. I did this to just do old fashioned and kind of to document myself to try to make my 1,000. But then I discovered the amazing community, and I was invited in as you discover the community and you get invited in. I mean, for the most part, you're welcome with open arms, and it's an amazing community. So I got in it luckily. Shane started his with the intention of being the community. I came in just to pretty much entertain myself, as my wife likes to say, and got welcomed to this amazing community. So like Shane's idea, haul, and then the best pick from the haul. Yeah, well, that's what I kind of do. I kind of do the I like to do the hauls and then let you guys choose. I can only do on average probably four reviews a month, right? So from all the bottles I get, it's only really 4 reviews. I try to do more one time, but it just timing doesn't let me get the videos out. Now, if I did kind of videos where I just didn't edit, and I mean I did as little edit as possible, I could probably get more videos out. But the way I do my videos, from the time I film a video to the time it comes out is average probably 10 days from filming video to date it comes out is probably about 10 days in between that. And that's just life in general. And that's because I do pay for somebody to do the major edit for me. And then I go back and I do all my rest of it. And it takes them 4 days. And then it takes then another day to do any corrections I need from them. And then another 2-3 days for me to do my part and add my little parts to it. Any little takes I want, add the music, do all that stuff. So mine do take on an average probably 10 days from beginning to end. So it does take a while. And that's because in the beginning I did it 100% myself. and it was just too much family time. It just wasn't worth all that family time. So that's why I kind of went away from that and found somebody. It's on Fiverr I use, which is not $5. Fiverr's not a Fiverr anymore. They don't do $5 anything anymore.
Yeah. It's $5 just
But
to talk.
yeah, but I found somebody who's pretty good, understands the way I kind of like my edits now, and can do the revisions pretty quickly. So usually after the 4 days, his revisions come back within 24 hours if I catch it and then get them out. So
Nice.
but overall, not bad. I mean, so that's what we tried to do. All right, where am I? I haven't even looked at my list. I'm supposed to be doing today. Hold on one second. So let me see. Let's go for
I see.
let's do teaser first. I have something fun to talk about. So I had talked about a little bit last time, and I showed pictures of where I got the idea from, right? So I finally have most of it built, which this was actually a lot harder to build than I ever intended it to be. I expected to build this like, in a few hours, have it ready to go and be ready to go for, hopefully this live, but it's not ready. I will have it ready for my next live. So I'm going to introduce this because then when I do my haul, from my haul, I actually have 1 or 2 bottles that I'm thinking about putting in here. I'll let you guys choose which is the first bottle to actually go in this. So I have it right here. Let me just grab it because it's a little bit heavy, so I have to kind of stand to do this and not knock everything over. So here we go. I have everything except for the glass in it right now. So I have this box. It's locked right now. So, oh no, it's not locked. So that way I can put a bottle in here. And then when we do a live, when we do the super chats, which we'll talk about super chats in a second here, because that's pretty funny. That's a funny story. But when I do that, anybody that super chat get a chance to try to open this. So I have 2 fun bottles. I'm thinking about 1 or 2 fun bottles to put in here, and I'll let you guys decide which bottle is going to go in.
Oh, lost his connection again.
Shane.
What's that, Doc? You're back. Uh-oh, his volume dropped off again.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep, now you're back.
Did you hear me when I was introducing it, or could you not hear me? Did everybody hear that?
Got the idea. So basically, the box is going to house a special bottle. Doc's going to give everyone an option of 2 bottles. And then every live stream, any super chats that are received get you a chance to crack open, or there'll be I assume super chats will get you in a drawing to be able to try and open the box. And if you open it, you win the bottle.
Correct. 100%. And the cool thing about it is, so first of all, I mean, I'll say it again when we do it the first time. I will not be putting the code in. So 22222 is not going to be the code. So my wife will actually be doing the code. I won't even know what the code is. So that's like the kind of the cool thing about it is I won't even know what it is to pop it. So I won't be able to give any hints or anything or give anything away that, for that. Now,
this old-fashioned way,
chats,
you and I need to have a discussion.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, this old-fashioned ways that her and I need to have a talk.
Oh, Miss Old Fashioned ways. Okay, well, we'll do that. So the funny thing is, I think if you look at my thing, there's no super chat available. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I told you. So it was 2 weeks ago. It was actually the weekend I was up there with you, Shane. The weekend in Tennessee. What was that?
Okay.
That was the weekend before. So when I was going up there that Thursday morning that I was going to go out there, I got monetized.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got monetized that morning, pretty excited, shared it with a few people, but I was busy that day, had to travel, had to get to Tennessee, go work that day, then get to the airport, get to Tennessee that night, which was an amazing time. We can talk about that in a second too. But by the time I got to the hotel at night, I was already demonetized. I wasn't even monetized 12 hours and I got demonetized. Nice. So that's why if you look at it, I don't even think I have an option for super chat. So, what do you think about them apples?
Yeah, I mean, typical YouTube shenanigans. So,
yeah, I don't know if you ever watched The Sopranos, but they'd always do that line. They take it and then they take it away.
Mm-hmm.
So that was always a good line. So yeah, I spoke too soon. He spoke too soon. So I have to go. So what it is, they're saying that my videos are not my videos that I'm using them from a different source and just reusing them, but that I'm not adding content to it. So I think it's one of two things, and both of them are in my shorts, right? What I think it is, so
in your short videos.
In my short videos, not my short self, not in my shorts, but my short videos.
Got it. Okay, I'm with you.
I'm glad we're clarifying that. You know, some people might get confused with that. So what happened was on my shorts, I do two things with them. One, I do three. I do my normal shorts where I just kind of do a quick short with my pictures, videos, and all that. I do one where a lot of times I'll do those shorts in my Instagram because Instagram is so much easier to make a short in. And then I'll download it and repost it into YouTube.
Okay.
The second thing I just started using was CapCut, where it takes like those little funny videos and has the green screen and you can add pictures or videos and stuff like that.
Right.
So I just recently started doing those. So I'm thinking it's one of those two things that are getting me demonetized because they're thinking it's not my videos when everything in them is my videos, whether it's my pictures, my videos, or anything like that. Everything is mine. So most of the video is really mine. I just have to go now and show them. The funny thing is to go and try to get that. Hey, it's Bourbon School. Cheers, guys.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah, it is like what happened to Matt. So actually, Matt is going to help. Whiskey Wisdom is going to give me some of his wisdom on how I need to go back and show him what I'm doing so that I can get monetized again. But they're making it that you have to do it as a video. You don't send in you can't just type in everything that's going on. You have to do a video and kind of show them. It looks like I have to show them how I do my videos, how I make them, and then how I upload them. So it looks like I have to do all that. So. Yeah, that's kind of. I just haven't had time, so I have till I think the 20th to do it. I have to go double check what the time frame is, but I have to get it done pretty quickly so I can get that into them. But it's interesting. They want you to do a video and upload a video, and then it has to have something in it so that they know that they have to go review that video to do that. So, but yep, that's that for that one. So. All right. I drank too much Woodford. Okay, let's do one more drink, one more race, and then I'll do my bourbon haul, and then we'll go from there. So does that sound like a plan, guys?
Sounds good to me.
Not getting shadow banned already. Yeah, already.
Yeah. Cheers to you, Cardnotics.
What are you drinking, Shane?
I'm drinking my Weeder.
Ooh, I have your Weeder here. Let me grab that.
It's
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. How have you not tried it?
So there's two reasons I haven't tried it. I'm pretty sure this one's it. Let me see. Yeah. Two reasons I haven't tried it. One is I haven't had enough time to really I don't drink a lot. I really don't drink much during the week. And so I haven't had a lot of time to drink. I've been out of town most weekends. And that's usually if I'm going to drink, I drink on weekends when I do my lives or when I do my videos. And I don't have anybody to drink with anyway. So I don't, drinking alone's not as fun.
Yeah, so. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
But also another reason I have a video idea for yours. You wanted me to put this up against some other weeders. I do have that video written down that I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah, I highly encourage it.
Some big hitter weeders. Come on, there you go. Nice. So let's do this in the chat for the weeder. What do you want? What do you want in there? Is it your weeder? What do you want in there? Hashtag.
Yeah, I don't know. Doc, I don't know. I'm not good at that.
let's do hashtag number one weeder. No, hashtag one weeder.
One weeder. All right.
Yeah, because that number in the front will kind of look weird. So hashtag one weeder. And so we'll do that. We'll do a race. We'll do a kind of a quick haul. I'll kind of do a short version of everything. I won't do the doubles of everything. And then I'll do the highlight, and we'll take a little bit longer with the highlights. And then we'll choose bottles from there. And we'll also choose bottles, the first bottle that will go in my box. So lots of fun stuff still to do. So I'm getting the bottles that I need for the samples for this. So anybody else out there have this weeder yet? Has anybody tried this one yet? Let's see. I'm gonna let it open up a little bit as I get the samples ready that I need to get ready. But Shane has said this is amazing, so I'm excited to try it. I like Weeders. In the beginning, when I didn't know the differences, I realized that my palate preferred the Weeders. So, oh, it's just not. Hold on, that didn't work. So, Mr. Shane,
Yes, sir.
when is the pick that we did at Stranahan's coming in? What's the
That-
first one's name? Steve?
in a couple weeks, I would think. Like,
So no update yet, though.
yeah, no update on the date, but it's coming, and as soon as it's here, I will let everyone know. That one was really, really good.
No, yeah. For somebody like me who's not a malt drinker and just trying to get into stuff like that, trying to open my palate with that, definitely, I really enjoyed that one too. I was like, wow, I didn't know they could taste that way. But I think it's because most malts on the shelf are like lower proof stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody put I'm finishing my first bottle and moving to the second one at some point in time. Nice. So remember, this cork is the tightest cork ever. All right, so
Oh, we
remember,
like
so we're
it.
doing the duck race for the backbone. It's a weeder that Shane had. Let me see, this is barrel date 10/16, bottled on 2/24. Hey, on February, like it. Aged 88 months. Wow. Let me see what else is
Dandy.
on here.
That is the mash bill, my friend.
And then 61% alcohol by volume, making it 122 proof. I like you have February and you have 122 proof on this. I mean, there's a lot of 22s on this. I like it.
Yeah. Did I give you bottle 22? I usually do.
No, I got bottle 11.
Oh, well, half of 22. So,
Yeah, I mean,
almost
that's true. All right, I'm gonna put this on the screen. Everybody look on the screen and let us know if your name's in there. Right now we have 25 watching and 18 on the list. So go ahead and scroll that for me, Miss Deanna, please. So just making sure, check your name, make sure it's on there. Scroll up again for me, Deanna, please. So it looks like anybody going once, going twice. Yeah. Because let's go ahead and run, Deanna. And let me text in here. We need things with bigger buttons so my fat fingers don't hit two keys at once. All right. She already looks like you started it, but I can't. Sure.
Alex has a question for you. He says, how was the Jack Daniels barrel pick experience?
Ooh, that's something that's amazing to talk about. Even though I was out there with Shane, even though I was out there with him, it was still a pretty freaking amazing experience.
Yeah, in spite of me, it was still a good time.
In spite of Shane, I still had. Oh man! In spite of Shane, I still had a great time. No, honestly. So now this is my third time I've been lucky enough to be on a barrel pick. A while ago.
Oh, you kind of jumped out there, Doc. So
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
What I'm gonna do is let me put the music in the background on hold for right now. Maybe that's just messing up stuff. So I've been to 3. I've been to Garrison Brothers, nice small distillery here in Texas. I've been out there with Shane in Colorado to Stranahan's, which was very nice as well. A little bit bigger than Garrison's, but also a smaller distillery. Now we went from that to this humongous one, which you never know what's going to happen with something like that. But man, we had the nicest guy. Well, the first they give you a private tour, and that was super nice. We got to do that. We actually got to see them burning the wood that they use for the charcoal And
Yeah.
apparently you don't get to see that very often. The bus driver there that's been working there 2 years says in 2 years of taking people up and down the hill, he's seen it like 3 or 4 times.
Mm.
So that's how rare it was. So I got to film a little bit of that. And hold on, here we are, the last 15 seconds here.
Oh, yeah.
We have Michael Bortner, Tamara, Alex
Doodle-o.
Adcock,
Doodle-o.
OB, Cibolo Dave, Jeff Castle, who looks like he's coming from behind. Oh, it paused on my end. Let's go. What's going on?
Pulls away.
Oh, who we go?
Oh, so close.
So Jeff Castle's the winner. Hold on, I actually need to write this down. Story time. Wheater, if I can spell. So Jeff, congratulations, Jeff Castle. And who's last place?
Dave Gillen.
Dave Gillen. All right, let me put that little thing we need to put in there so that you guys can fill it out so I can get your information. Let me just finish labeling this real quick. So congratulations, Dave. Congratulations, Jeff, both of you. I haven't even tasted it, so I can't tell you how good it is yet, but if Shane says it's good, I guarantee it is. His palate is very, very sophisticated in to me, and I always enjoy everything he picks. So Shane, here's my first taste of it.
Sophisticated. That's funny.
Oh wow. Okay. That is good. Hold on. Ooh, it's funny. The second time was a little bit spicier than the first time, but overall, that is a good 122. It drinks like it's a little bit less proof than that, but not much. Lots of flavor from the beginning to end, and I like that little sweetness you have in the middle. But that's why I like Wheaters, because kind of that mellow sweetness in the middle of everything. That is a good pour. Yeah, I honestly think, Shane, I can put this up against some other high level Wheaters, and we'll see how it competes. I'm good. It's on my list of things to do, so definitely best at losing duck races. Hey, here, if you're a loser, you're still a winner in my book. So you're definitely doing. Oh, let me put that link. Let me get that link on here so that you guys can send that to me. Okay, so now this link is just what you fill out so that when I can get the information I need to get these handed off to you guys. So make sure if you win, fill that out for me. I send it to a special form. It's pretty easy. You just click on it, opens the form. You do it. You don't have to download anything, and then it will get sent to me. So let's finish talking about this before we do the barrel pick. Before I do the whiskey haul. So we go out there. I got to see them burn. The guys that actually do the burning were there. So if you watch on one of my short videos, there's a picture of 2 guys standing around. I asked them permission. They said they were ecstatic that I want to take a video or picture of them to put in the video. So you see them really quickly. Then you see me kind of playing with the charcoal that they have. So they do apparently 4 different burns to fill 1 barrel. And so they had 3 of them done already. They did them over a series of days. It takes something like, I forget, they said, I want to say 12 hours of burning. And it takes a lot of years to learn how to do it, because you have to be able to burn it enough that you get the charcoal, but not overburn it, and at the same time not underburn it. And when you have to turn it off, you can't overwater it, because then you make it too wet, right? So there's all this stuff that they have to take into consideration. But I'm like more than 100 yards away from the fire, and you feel that fire hitting you from that far away. So that was pretty cool. So we got to see that. I did a little video of that, and so you get to see that. And if you want to see that, I can actually on one of my posts post the whole video of it. Like I filmed it for a good minute or so if you want to kind of see it more. Then they do the tour. Lady was super nice, and they're taking us through, and then they tell us that I like the story. She said that how when you're there, pretty much somebody from Jack Daniel's family or somebody from Ernest's family has worked there from the beginning. So you have to assume that 50% of the people that work there are related to them in some way, fashion, or form. So you can't, they said that when you work there, you don't ever want to talk bad about anybody else, because you never know who knows who or who's related to who. And so she told us a story of a lady that they brought in, more of a corporate lady to come in. And she wasn't warned about that. And she's talking to somebody. She was saying, that lady over there in the cells, how does she get hired? You can't understand what she's saying. This, she was going on and on. And the gentleman that she was talking to said, well, I don't have any problems with her. She's my wife. So really quickly you learn, not to do that. So she said the first day she came in, and she's been there, I think she said 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
The first thing they told her is, Do not talk about anybody else here because you don't know who's related, and that's just proof of that. So the funny thing is, when right before we walked into, our guy who was going to do the barrel picks with us, they told us, that his wife works in HR, so that they were giving us an example of that. So what does AJ do as soon as he walked in? He goes like, I have a complaint about somebody in HR. and our guy, what did he say? He was like, he was witty and funny.
Yeah.
He goes, I have a particular complaint about one in HR as well. You probably have the same person. Like, he knew right away what we were talking about without even having that conversation before, and just jumped right into it. So that's how we started our thing with him. He was fun.
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
Then we get to go to the back, right? We get to the special area that's not air conditioned, but holy cow, you could feel that it was a warm day that day. It was warm, but we got to do 2 picks, which we got to do a bourbon and a rye, which was amazing. We did the bourbon first, which we got. I have some videos of it where we go and actually pop open the bunghole. I have Shane sniffing the bunghole. Shane apparently likes to sniff bungholes. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Like that, I would be in jail.
Or you might have been a dog in your previous life,
Might have been.
And then we got to pour from it. So we got to thieve into the bottles that we're testing and then put those on the table, and that's how we tested them. So overall, man, every time I've gone to one, they've been different. Every time we've gone to one, they've been amazing. And when you think with a big distillery like that they do so many, they could easily have just made it, very just natural and like so blasé.
Yeah.
So, but I want you, you tell me a little bit more. Like, Shane, you've done these before. What did you think about this one compared to your other ones?
So for me, I really enjoyed the pick, largely because I felt like for a big distillery, even though we didn't necessarily get to go crawling over the ricks like I normally like to do, I felt like had we had any issues with any of the picks, I feel like they would have been quick to get us some other samples. I just kind of got that vibe. But what we had stood out so quickly. Like we all picked the same ones, and I don't think after we left, right? And just to kind of put this all in perspective, after we left, I was sitting there thinking, like, man, we didn't even really question it. We just kind of said, oh yeah, this one's really good. And usually I like to be a little more, does it stand out, right? Does this really stand out? So I kind of when I went away, when I was driving home, I just dawned on me. I was like, man, I don't know that I gave that my usual treatment, like how I would normally treat a pick. And then I got home and I cracked those samples that I had, and I went, oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't. Those 2 are both extremely fantastic, and 100% stand behind them. Like, to me, those just were exceptional. So I wasn't mad at all. It definitely could have been more, if we'd have crawled around the barrels maybe, but I still think I think it was exceptional. It was a great experience, especially for a big distillery. And I think the guy that actually did the tasting with us really made that so amazing. Like, he's the perfect guy for that role.
So I agree. Like, so that guy is in charge of all the special releases that come out, like the Coy Hills, the single barrel stuff. He's in charge of all of that. So what he was kind of mentioning stuff that's in production that's going to be coming out, things that we can't mention because he just said, he told us there, and he said, we're just telling you, but please, don't share it. So we won't. But man, they got a lot of stuff coming out. And he's the guy that helps facilitate that to happen. So he's not the one that always comes up with the ideas, but when the ideas are made and then they're going to be done, he's the one that has to facilitate how it gets pulled, how it gets bottled, how it gets shipped out, and the quantities that happens in, right? So that's really cool. One of the things I'm going to share, though, that he did share with us, I'm going to make sure that I have that here. Yeah. So one of the things that he did share with us is that Coy Hill, you remember, what I'm talking about, Shane, the warehouses for Coy Hill?
Yep.
So Coy Hill, the warehouses, so this is kind of just sharing with you guys because I didn't know this, and I think a lot of people don't know this. So it's just between us, the How many of us are on here? Like 30 of us on chat right now. So just between the 32 people here on chat, so you don't have to tell anybody else, just between us, that Coy Hill warehouses are warehouses 8 through 13 minus 12. What I mean by that, 12 is, if you ever get anything that has 12 on it, that means it's a fake, it's not real. There's no warehouse 12 anymore, right? And he explained all that to us. But so if you ever get on, so that's why I kind of got this. So when we went into the shop that day, they have their single barrel, the single barrel rye. And if you look on here, let's see if I can get that to focus. You can see it's warehouse 8. Oh, it went out of focus, but you can see that right there. It says warehouse 8 in that little corner there. So this is a rye from the Coy Hill warehouses. Now they don't label it as that. They don't talk about that because to them, Coy Hill is just another warehouse, just a different location. But but with all those special bottles that came out of there. So if you're ever looking, go look into the top corner, and it says 109 on mine. You can so as I said, 08 through 0 to 13. Mine not 12. There's no 12. That means it's coming from those Coy Hill warehouses. I thought that was pretty neat information and that's something I definitely said I'm going to share that. I'm going to remember that and share it. I wrote it down and actually it stuck in my head. That's how much it stood out to me. So yeah. I really would like that.
Yeah, I went back and actually looked at a lot of picks I had to make sure that I didn't have some Coy Hills. I do have one that I didn't know was a Coy Hill, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dave Gillen did ask about how I'll have access to it. So there's 2 ways that we're going to do it. One's if you're a Storytime member, if you're our Authors Guild member, I should say, you'll have access to them, and it's at a pretty cheap rate. And if you're an annual subscriber that pays annually, you get free shipping. So, or free hand delivery. But if not, and you still want to get like say a JD pick or some of the other picks, and right now actually we've opened up some other bottles to the public. You can go to storytimedistillery.com/special, and you can see I've got a special deal going there, which is the Dunnies and the old Dragon Bones Aida. But anyway, if you don't want to do that, but you still like that pick, then what I can do is it goes through a local store. I will actually go get them for you at his price, and then just charge you shipping to get it to you. So it's totally up to you how you guys want to do it.
Yeah. So very cool. Yeah, and when that comes out, we'll definitely talk more about it. I just know with these things, they can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months before they even get close to getting to you.
Yeah, that one I think is going to be 8 to 12 weeks. So yeah, 2 to 3 months. But it's to your point, who knows? Distribution can always delay things and drag it out. You just never know.
Yeah, because like that Garrison Brothers we did, we actually bottled it the day we were in there. We actually part of their experience is you bottled it yourself, so we got to actually bottle it ourselves. They told us that they were hoping to be out in the next 2 or 3 days, but whoever, I forget who they say that comes picks us up from the warehouse and takes it, they're the ones that never picked it up. Like they kept delaying and never picked it up. And then when they finally did, it was like so many months later, 4 to 6 months later. Right. So it wasn't Garrison Brothers taking the delay. It was the people. I don't remember who they're called. The ones that actually come to the warehouse, pick it up, and take it to your liquor store, or their warehouse, then to your liquor store. The only thing that was cool about it is they did let them take the barrel, so they took the barrel with them at that moment. So because I hear that the barrels can get lost pretty quickly. So,
well, yeah. Again, it's distro has the ability to make it difficult, and they have all the power to do so. And boy, they do sometimes.
Yeah. And I think at the time what was happening is they're going to pick up like the big packages from Garrison's because they needed those on the shelves, and that's what's going to make them the money. They don't care about these little ones that are not, they're not making money off.
Yeah, they're going to make a couple $100. It's not worth their effort.
Yeah, so they're going to go pick up the big stuff that they need, not the small stuff that's sitting on the side for all those, the local picks and all that stuff. So, yeah. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Should we do a quick version of my whiskey haul right now? You guys in the mood for a whiskey haul? Let me know.
Do it, Doc.
If so, let me. Well, I got a second here, Shane. You can be on there with me for a moment. I need to get everything set up. Let me clear my area because you know me. Yeah, you know me.
It's Doc's first live stream, everybody. So bear with him.
Yeah, it's funny. I want to start a series that's called you know that song OPP, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I want to start a series called OPB, Other People's Bottles. And what I want to do is travel and make an old fashioned with either your favorite bottle, your weirdest bottle, or something like that. So I want to, I'm down with OPB.
That's right. I like it.
I've been thinking about that for a while, and it's one of those things like I really want to do that. That'd be kind of fun. So that way I get to travel, and like this week I got to go meet, go out there, and I can't think my brain just left Lockhart, and it was fun. It's fun when you get to meet the people you get to talk to that you talk to in the community all the time, and finally get to meet them in person. So that's always fun. All right, guys, haul. Here we go. So I'm gonna. You guys want the whole thing? You guys want the honorable mentions and the
whole thing, Doc?
The whole thing? Are we doing the whole thing? All right.
The whole thing, and nothing but the thing.
Nothing but okay. I gotta move your glass. I don't want to break that. And
hey, you know what? I dropped one of those on my tile floor, like 3 of them. Knocked them off. Didn't even chip them.
Wow.
Those things are tanks.
Well, I'm going to show you a special cup I have. So my wife bought me these cups. Very, very special. They're Jonathan Adler. I'm not trying to show off on that, but that's just to show that they're not like the least expensive cups, right? The first day I got it, I'm walking with it in my hand. I hit a corner and it went bouncing across my floor. And I thought on the last one it was going to stop and not break, and it shattered on the last one. I was so like embarrassed and mad and frustrated all at the same time. And my wife says, "Well, if you didn't like it, you didn't have to break it." Teasing me about it because she knew I was hurt. But yeah. So she bought me another one. So now I have both of them. And the reason I had 2 of them, because you know me, my number.
Yep.
So that's why I have both. All right. So remember, I'm gonna do this live, like if I do a video, right? So I'm gonna do the live I'm gonna do this haul like I do a video. So it's gonna be like a video haul. So I apologize. I'm not gonna pay attention to chat for a moment. I'm just gonna do the video like if I do a video haul. So I'm gonna move this over a little bit and get everything started. So make sure I have enough room. So the first bottles I'm gonna start with are gonna be on the floor. So I'm going to be bending down a lot to pick up those because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do them. But since you guys want everything, we'll give you the whole shebang and Shabbat. All right. So welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and today I'm going to be doing my whiskey haul. We're going to do a full haul today, and then at the end we're going to do some of my highlights. So we're going to start from there. I will leave in the video the chapters. So if you want to just skip to the highlighted bottles, we'll have that in the chapters below, so you can just skip into that. But let's get started, guys. Let's start with some of the things I kind of picked up around my area, and also when I was also in Tennessee. So when I was out in Tennessee, I like a good cigar. So Good Old Times was actually one that they had out there, and it's a cigar blend. Something I've never had. I've never had Good Old Times, so I'm very interested in trying that. So I'm pretty excited about that one. This is actually one that I got in a auction, and this is the kosher. Let me see if I can get that. The Focus Kosher wheat recipe. I actually had a pour of this not that long ago at a restaurant. Really enjoyed it. So when I saw it and I got it for a good price, I said, hey, why not? Let's just pick that up. Next, we have here, picked up an Old Forester single barrel. Love these things. I feel like you can get these a little bit more nowadays, but I don't have enough of them. I only have like 2. I always try to keep 2 or 3 on the shelves. And they're all single barrels. They're all so different and so nice that I really do like them. Next, so this was also when I was in Tennessee. When I was going through the stores, I asked, what is something that you guys have around here that I probably wouldn't be able to pick up in Texas? And so this is what they recommended to me. The funny thing is, he said, if I like Texas bourbons, this is somewhat like a Texas bourbon profile. So it's a bottle and bound. Be interesting, something to try. And remember, anything that I'm doing tonight, anything I show tonight, if you guys want to try it, we'll pop it open and you'll have a chance to win some samples as well. And then with the special stuff, anything that I do there, if you want me to do a review, we'll do reviews, and I like to share that as well. One that I picked up not that long ago, some might consider this to be on the special list. It's not on my special list because it's not very high on my list, but I picked it up was Blood Oath. RJ was looking for it, so when I picked it up, I was seeing if you want it. He hadn't managed to find 2 for himself, so I have this one now. So I do have this. I've never had a Blood Oath, so it's something interesting and something I wouldn't mind trying. Can never go wrong with Still Austin. So I do have 2 Still Austin picks here. I have the Still Austin aged 5 years, which is the new red corn, and then the Nancy pick, the June pick. And I haven't popped that one open yet. Oh, no, I did. I shared that with a friend that came by the other day, so I actually popped that open. And I love all her picks. All her picks are really good. And so there you have that. And then you have this one, which is a special bottle to me because my daughters got it for me, and I made them sign it. So have their signatures on here. So it's a very special bottle for me to have. And maybe one that I probably won't open. I have some other bottles that I will open, but not this one. It's special to me. Going from there, also while in Tennessee, at the distillery, they had this bottle finished in Oloroso Sherry cask. But when I was in a liquor store by there, they had this one that was the tequila one, the Añejo tequila barrels. So I heard this one's okay, but I heard this one's really good. So I'm pretty excited to have both to try, but I have those to try as well. Cool thing about it is I actually bought one of these to put when I do my 2,222 subs. One of these will be in the giveaway. So we'll have that in the giveaway as well. Let me put these here. All right. Green River Foolproof. I got this one. Somebody helped me get this one. I appreciate you guys for always helping me get some of these things I don't have in my area. I don't think I still haven't seen them in my area. So I'm excited. A lot of good reviews on this. A lot of people are liking this. So I'm pretty excited to try that one. And then let me see which Larcenies do I have. Here I have Larceny. Okay, these are the B. So the Larceny and Elijah Craig. I'm going to do a blind with these side by side. Do both of them. Just plenty of reviews out there. They're really good. But these are both the B524s. I also have on the floor.
I hope some of you guys are grabbing some of these screenshots because with this frozen image, these are some doozies.
Oh, are you guys getting them all? Hopefully you are. I also got the A124. Oh, both of these are Elijah Craig. I have the Larceny and the Elijah Craig, but both of these are the Elijah Craig ones. So these are both A124s as well. All right, so we're going to get a little bit away from whiskeys, and I'm going to show you the Grand Marnier that I have. And the only reason I'm showing this is one that Shane recommended I use. So on my video tomorrow for my old-fashioned ways, my 100th old-fashioned, this will be used in it. Shane recommended it, so I grabbed it for him so I could use for that. And it's actually really good. I got to taste that, and it's really, really good. As we're still moving away, so I'm gonna show you a few different things. These are still packaged. So this one is a blended whiskey, and I don't think Shane's seen this one before. So what it is, let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. These are Hawaiian. This is a Hawaiian whiskey, and then these are Hawaiian rums. And afterwards, we'll kind of talk about why did I grab these. There's a special reason why I did get these. So there's it's kind of funny, but we'll go over that as well. It's pretty much my wife's fault. So she was, if I get in trouble for that one, she knows why. All right. All right. So now we're going to go into the honorable mentions that I was going to show earlier. So these are the honorable mentions that we're doing. But you know what? Let me put these down real quick, just so I have the room. All right, here we go. The honorable mentions. These will be a little bit, these are on the side by me, so there won't be so much movement with these. First honorable mention we were talking about was that Jack Daniels. As I said, if you know about the warehouses. If you watch my live, you'll know what I'm talking about. So honorable mention with I picked this up when I was out there in Tennessee at the Jack Daniels. This one I just got when I saw my buddy Lockhart this weekend. Saw him yesterday, as a matter of fact. Let's see if we can get that to focus a little bit. There we go. So this is Samuel Maverick. It's a special bottle. He got this for me probably 4 or 5 months ago. So if you're in the comments, just mention how long ago it was. There's only a few of these bottles made. They're no longer made. He's been holding it for me so long that they're not making the bottle anymore. And this is one I probably want to pop open tonight. So we'll probably pop this open so I can share it with you guys as well. Honorable mention is a Weller 107 Antique. Now, this is one of the 2 bottles that I'm thinking about putting into that lockbox. So this will be on the voting list of seeing if this is going to be the first bottle you could possibly win. And we'll go from there and let me know what you guys think. Now, Lucky 7. So this one, Dave handed off to me, got this to me. So that's why it's in there. It's a holiday toast. I've tasted the holiday toast before. It is like holiday in a bottle. My wife likes this one, so she's going to enjoy having this one with me as well. So thank you, Dave, for getting that to me. He did send me a ton of samples. If you guys know Dave, you know how he is. I'm not showing you the samples I got tonight because that would be a whole other video, but I do have a lot of samples as well. So everybody that sends me samples, I always appreciate you and thank you for everything you do. Next is my Garrison Brothers. Now, this is the Garrison Brothers. This one's special because it is the pick that we went to do. So as I was talking about earlier, at the distillery, I did sign it. So we picked this on 3/17/24. So that's when we actually picked it. And I just got it about 2 weeks ago. So I have 2 bottles. I have this one and I have the number 22. But one hell of a pick. I can't wait to pop this one open again just to try it again to see if it was good as I remember it being there that night. It was a great pick. One that we already kind of opened tonight that we talked about was the Knob Creek Bourbon and Rye. I love Burr Rye. This was a fun pour a little bit earlier, and some of you were lucky enough to win samples of this. And then this one, it's all wrapped up. I haven't taken out of the wrap. It had leaked a little bit, but this is actually 150 proof, and it's going to be amazing. They call it White Lightning, and it's what is it called? My brain left me right now, but it's when they make it in the still themselves, and so it's a special, very special pour for me. Moonshine. Thank you, Shane. So this is Moonshine. Pretty excited to try it, but I'm a little bit afraid at 150 proof what's going to do my tongue, but we'll see. That's pretty exciting for me. So that's the honorable mentions here. Let me move those over a second here, and let's start getting into the highlighted bottles for today. So these are very special to me. I just picked them up this weekend, and I only have these thanks to my very, very, very nice in-laws. They were nice. So this happened the weekend I was in Tennessee with Shane. You had to be at the distillery to pick these up. You couldn't get them online, which there's a drop online Monday. But you can't get these online. So my in-laws I recruited them. They were nice enough to go out there, wait in the hot sun, wait for a few hours, and pick these up for me. And even got it signed. So the master distiller was there signing stuff. So I got a few bottles of this. I'm not saying how many because this is one that I tasted, and I'm pretty much not sharing any bottles. But tonight, if you want, I have one open. We'll drink some, and I'll share some with you tonight. So it's only for you that are here with me tonight that will get a chance to try this. And of course, Shane, you do too. You're always on my list, bud. Also, I got to pick up a Gold Spot. Yeah, it's not bourbon. Yeah, it's not rye, but it's something that I kind of been trying to get my palate to open up, and something that I want to try more. And I managed to pick up a Gold Spot to try it. And I'm hopefully getting the older Gold Spot as well. So I should have both of them so I can do a comparison with those two as well. One that I'm super excited I got. A Burr Rye. I haven't had one of these new ones with the new little rabbit on them. As I said earlier, I love Burr Rye. Burr Ryes are some of my favorite pours. And so I'm pretty excited that I got this buddy so I can actually try him. He's been out for like the last 2 years. So I hope this is this year's release, but I don't know. Either way, I know I'm going to enjoy it. It's a Burr Rye. Love them. Some other picks that we have here. So this one is from New Braunfels Bourbon. The great Bourbon Society. I like them a lot. They're great guys. They do a lot of great picks. And this one is another one. I haven't tasted this one, but it's another hazmat. It's a 70-year age, 150.6 proof light whiskey. So, I mean, this is one that's going to be just fire. I can't wait to try it. And of course, they were nice enough to get me bottle 22. Also, something that he helped me pick up. Ladybird. Ladybird hadn't come down to my area yet. I actually still haven't seen it in my area yet. So Ladybird that he picked up. The cool thing is that he picked up in a store, but it actually has their signatures on it. So I got the signatures from, I think it's the master distiller, and I forget who the other one was, but Nancy from there. So I got the signatures, and I haven't popped this one open, but this is one I think I'm gonna do a review on this month. I just got it in today. It was been up in San Antonio for a little bit, but I finally got it down here today. Another one that's fun, Found North. So I have batch 9 in. So when you try to get on to get the, I think it was the Helldiver. If you didn't win it to get the Helldiver, you could actually pre-order this. So I pre-ordered it. It came in. I know people are now ordering it. I did a review on it that will be coming out very, very soon. So you can see my review on it and see what I think about it. But it's the new Found North batch 9. Age 19 years, and it actually has a lot of different age statements in it, but so minimum of 19 years. I finally got my hands on one of these Old Forester 117 series, and this one is the High Angel Share, which is the one I hear a lot of good things about. So this is another one I'm pretty excited to try. Who knows? You guys want to pop this one open tonight? We'll do that. But this is one that was high on my list to try. So when I was able to get one, I grabbed at that opportunity really, really quickly. Just a few more now. Now we're down to the last ones. I got another stag. Stags are always fun. And this is the other bottle I'm thinking about putting in there for to try, which is a stag. And this one's 22A. So let me know between a 107 and the stag 22A, which one should be the first bottle in there. I'm going to start low and start going up in them. So these are the first ones I'm going to start with, and then it's only going to get better from there. This is actually a bottle that I'm going to be putting in there later on. And this is the Willet Purple Top. So I have a Willet actually, this is not the right one. No, this is my rye one. Sorry. I do have a Willet Purple Top somewhere that I'm going to put in there. This is not it. This is my rye one I got. So apologize. I don't know where I put the Willet Purple Top, so it's somewhere. But there's a Willet Purple Top that I plan to do after I do this one. The first one, I think the Willet Purple Top will be the next one that's going to go in there. 3 more, and then we're done. Wild Turkey Stampede 55. I didn't even know what these were, but they're kind of cool. I got it just because I really liked the bottle that came in. Pretty cool kind of bottle. These came out a while back, so they're a little bit older. So I don't know if they'd be considered a dusty. You guys let me know if you think that's a dusty. But one that I saw, I like the container. That would be kind of fun to try. And I'm kind of liking Wild Turkey right now. I'm liking some of the stuff they're doing. So that's why I grabbed that one. Another one I did a review on. I managed to get my hands on a 13th Colony Cask Strength. Super excited. My first 13th Colony. I haven't had any 13th Colony before this one. This one's the Cask Strength. And did a review that should be coming out very soon too. I already have that film. I just need to get it the last little details and get that out. And then last but not least on my list, this big bad boy, Angels Envy Cellar Age Series. And if you've seen the like inside, but for some reason, of course, doesn't.
Unfortunately, Doc's in and out, guys. Hang in there.
Oh, I know what it is. Now I know I'm an idiot. It's this. There we go. And so it's just 3 bottles that they have, and each one we'll try. And I'll maybe just do a comparison study with them and see what they taste like. So let me know. So that's my bourbon haul. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to try tonight? What do you guys want me to share with you? So just let me know. Make sure to let me know in the comments below which ones you'd like me to review this month as well. So thank you. All right, guys. Well, thank you for putting up with that. I know that was a little bit longer than expected. I tried to get everything as organized as I could this time. And I was choppy, wasn't I, Shane?
Oh, yeah, big time.
So, of course, I go choppy when I'm trying to do that, right? So who knows if I can even make a video out of that.
The lockbox Alex he's talking about is during his lives, what he's going to do is super chats are going to get you enrolled in a chance to try and crack the code. And the code will open up, if you guess it right, a box that has a very special bottle in it. If you open it, you win the bottle.
Correct. So that's actually, we'll do that next. We'll actually vote on which bottle's going in there first. So, and then we'll do, well, you know what? Let's do a pour and then we'll do that. So, all right. So anything up here, guys, that you want me to pour first? What would you like? Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. Definitely. I did like this haul. I thought it was nice and I was pretty happy with it. A few more bottles than I expected to get this month, but I just get to travel a little bit more. And sometimes when you travel, you manage to pick up more stuff than you normally do. So, anything you guys want me to pop open first to try tonight? I mean, this Stella Austin's a banger. I would recommend that. I don't know. Do you guys want to do an Old Forester tonight? Do you guys want to try the Jack Daniels Coy Hill from Coy? Even though it's not called Coy Hill, we got to clarify that. But it's from a Coy Hill warehouse. Do we want to do a Maverick tonight? This is a special bottle that's made in San Antonio by the Alamo, so it's one of those things we can try. So you guys let me know any of these four that you want me to try next. I have a vote for Stella Austin.
Oh, he froze on us again. Love you, Doc, and your shitty internet.
Because I have everything connected the way I normally do. The wires running the way I normally do and everything, but it's making me do Wi-Fi tonight and not, let me see. Maybe let's see if it's correct. No. So what it's doing, I don't know if anybody out there knows. When I do the direct connect, and it's doing a self-assigned IP. And by doing that, it's not allowing me to connect to it. So Adam sent me a thing to try different things with it, right? And I went through that series of stuff when you were on for me, Shane. In the beginning, I was going through those series of things, and nothing was correcting it. I did I refreshed it. I restarted my computer. I told it to do a new IP number. I did all that stuff, and nothing really, really worked. So I don't know. So a gaming router. No, I don't know. I don't even know what a gaming router is. I have the regular router. So what I do is I run a Cat6 cable from where I'm at through my room to a living room. And on there, I have the router that we use in the house that's connected to everything. And I plug it directly into that router. So it's not a gaming router. So I don't know if that's the issue. Moonshine. I can't remember Moonshine. Thank you for helping me there, Mr. Shane. But man, I'm pretty excited about that. But 150 proof, a little scared about that, but I can't wait to try it.
I don't think you need to be scared of it. I think you just got to be cautious.
We'll sip on that thing. Ooh, Dave says Wild Turkey Stampede. All right, open JD. Come on, we only have still Austin Blanton's Wild Turkey Stampede and JD. So what? I need more than one.
Shaman.
Yes, Whiskey Shaman. We know he's messing with us. I'm shocked he actually didn't say like the gold spot or
that dude.
So what do you think about that? People are voting right now, and
I love Gold Spot. Absolutely love that bottle. Now I haven't had the latest release. But
so which one's the later one? The 9 or the 13? Which one's the newer one? The 13's the new one, right?
Yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah. So this is the older one, which I'm excited, which I hear better reviews on this one than on the new one. But
okay. Yeah, I went through 3 bottles of the first one. I love it.
Hey, Joe B, you're saying use a best router for gaming. If you tell me which one it is, I can go look for it. If you have one that you recommend, let me know, and I would love to go get it, so I don't have this issue. I don't know what it is because it all connects to I forget what these are called, and that connects to everything else. So it might. Adam was saying that these sometimes will just burn out for no reason, so it could be that as well. We'll see. We haven't had enough votes yet. I don't know what to open up, and I need to get a drink going. So what do you got? What, Shane? You help me here until everybody else can help me with the next one. What do you think I should open up?
I mean, the one that I was most excited about is the what's the farthest one on your right?
The Maverick, Samuel Maverick.
Yes.
All right. So Shane called it Samuel Maverick, and then we'll vote on the rest of them. So this one's made over there. It's made in San Antonio. It's by the Alamo. It's where you can pick it up. Lockhart helped me get this one. I forget how many bottles. There's like only like 180 or 200 bottles of this made, and I have one of them. I have bottle number 44, which counts. I mean, that's 22 times 2, right? So that does count.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's a small tight. Let's see how this goes here. Weak opening, but that's okay. All right, let's pour this out, and in the hashtag put hashtag Maverick, and I'm seeing more wild turkey, so maybe we'll do the wild turkey next. All right, and as we're doing the hashtag Maverick, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this out. I'm gonna get some samples ready, and as we do that, let's kind of work on voting. So, as we were talking about earlier, in case you guys were wondering, it's that lock box I showed earlier. Let me grab it again. I just need to finish this bad boy out. So the funny thing is, originally I was gonna put a glass in it because I'm afraid about reflections and all that on it, right? Yeah. But my wife was like, if I did that, she would come and just reach her hand in, steal the bottle, and walk off with it when I was doing my next live, just to show that there was no glass there. So that's why I'm having to put a glass. So what will be is one of these two bottles will be in here. We'll have a lockbox as we do. Well, we can't do since I'm demonetized. We can't actually do that. We'll probably do it through what is it called? Venmo. We'll probably put a Venmo thing up. We'll do it through Venmo that day. And so anybody that for every $5 of Venmo, you'll have a chance to choose a code. And I won't know the code. Only my wife will know the code. And that way we can see which bottle you win. So let me know. What do you guys think? Are these good bottles to start with? Do you think a 107? You think a 107 or a Stag is a good bottle to start with in that? What do you think, Shane? You think these are good enough?
I think they're good enough. I think I would pick. Which Stag is it?
22A.
That was a pretty good one, if I remember right. Yeah, I'd start with the Stag.
Yeah. So everybody in the comments, I see Stag 22A so far. Just put in the comments after you do the hashtag Maverick. In the comments, put Weller 107 or Stag 22A is the first one in the lockbox. And then when I do my live in 2 weeks, it'll be in there, and we'll start that. We'll start doing that. Seen a few stags.
Yeah,
going there.
I think people are in agreement.
I just took a sip of this Maverick. It is good, Shane. I'm gonna set a sample for you aside here, just to send it out to get that.
I was curious about it, so
it is really good.
I'm glad to know it's good.
I've never had anything from this distillery before, so that's something new. Hold on one sec.
Hats off to Tiny Old Fashioned Ways over there, like hanging out and doing it.
Yeah, Deanna's has it all getting going. So I'm gonna put it up real quick. You have 5 seconds to kind of look at it and see, make sure your name's in it. And after that, we're gonna be running it. So kind of check in there, see, make sure your name's in there. We have 18 on there and 27 people watching. 18 names. So you got 5 seconds to do the hashtag Maverick. And if not, we're gonna be running this pretty quickly here. So remember, we're doing it for the Maverick, first and last place. Go ahead. Go ahead, Deanna. Go ahead and
Deanna.
Go ahead and run that for me, please. Wait, well, RJ the Fed, at him real quick. And then it's closed after that. RJ the Fed let me come in at the last second on his, so he gets that with me as well.
Oh man, if we only had 2 more people though.
Why? Would it have been 22?
It would have been.
Oh man. So remember, the guys, this is for the Mavericks special release. You can't even get this anymore, so it's done. This is if you guys want to try it, this is your chance to try it. So Shane, have you had any interesting bottles lately?
Yes. So you remember I bought a Dusty at the Jack Shack.
Oh yeah.
That old charter. quite delicious, and it is really different. Like I really dig what it's doing. The profile's fantastic.
Yeah, I remember you wheeled and dealed and got a good deal on that one.
I tried. It is a really tasty bottle though, and I'd say the other one is an Old Soul pick I got out of Central South Carolina. It was just one of those that I don't think people in general knew what it was. Like they just, because Old Souls in general are kind of like, yeah, they're all right. This one was like one of those that's super exceptional. So
hold on, I forgot that I
there's another one. If Adam, seeing Major Zero's name on here, just reminded me, is my 13-year-old Dalmore from Gord MacPhail, which is a third party that was part of the Connoisseur's Choice. And then I did yesterday. I tasted a 26-year-old Highland Park from Cadenhead that was super delicious.
Wow,
that Dusty is from '84, Alex.
I have a Dalmore here, but I've not tried. I got a cigar. I think I have a Dalmore cigar one. I'm not.
Yeah, those are
they good?
Those are okay. They're a little. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're just a little high priced. This one is a third party, so it's Gordon MacPhail bought the barrel from Dalmore, and then it's third party bottler. Basically, what I do. An NDP, and they're exceptional bottles. Like they really are. So anyway, hey, we're down to 20 seconds. 18. Let's see who we got coming in here. I don't know, man. Is Rocco making a move? I feel like Will Rocco is making a move. And then Rick Borland pushes in at the end.
Rick
well
Borland.
Done, sir.
Well done. Way to come from behind. Congratulations. Oh, I need to write these down. I'm all excited for him. I forget to write these down. Maverick. And so first place is Rick Moreland. And let's see, who's last place for me, please?
Bortner.
Don't forget, first and last. Michael Bortner. Hey, Michael, good. Congratulations on winning this one. And I'll put the link in just a second here so that we can make sure you get the information to me that I need for this one. Let's see. And come over here. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to put the link in here. This link is actually so you guys can get me the information I need so I can get these to you. Of course, Shane, you don't need to do that. I always I'll get a few things together for you. And when I do, you'll get a sample of this as well. So I always keep your stuff in a nice little pile on the side there for you.
Oh, awesome.
Congrats, Michael, on sucking enough.
That's right.
You sucked enough just to win. And, in my book, you're still a winner. So that's the good thing about it. I like that. It was me and you that started doing that. It was like 3 or 4 lives ago, or like, hey, let's do first and last. Let's do first and last. And I like that. I think, it pays off to, like I said, it pays off to be last sometimes, pays off to be first. I want to go on there. There we go.
I think the message
is
you need to excel at either being good or being bad. But either way, you need to excel. Mediocre doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah. No, I just want you to know that here you have a chance to win no matter how good or how bad you are. I do not judge. I do not judge. So. Yeah, that's not here to judge you. We're here just to have a good time, sip on some stuff together, and just enjoy our stuff. Let's see what's going on here. So, who's in here still? Wow, cool. What did I win? You won. Let me show you again. You won this Maverick. So this is a from Texas. It's really close. Let me see if I can get that to focus there. There we go. And you can only get this by the Alamo. It's no longer available. It was a special release. There's only so many bottles made, and it is no longer there. Lockhart bought this for me. I want to say it was like 4 or 6 months ago. I've not been up there where I could actually meet with them, and I finally got to meet with them this yesterday. Got to do a tour with him. So he works at Rebecca Creek, and he's one of their tour guides. And so I did one of his tours. And it wasn't like a personal tour. It was with the group. And then we got to sample 18 samples at the distillery. So they have their whiskeys, they have their flavored whiskeys, and then they have vodka with flavored vodka. Lots of good stuff. I'm not a vodka drinker, but some of their vodka stuff was actually very nice. They have a watermelon one that kind of tastes like those Jolly Rancher watermelons.
Yeah.
I'm not a big peanut butter person, but their whiskey with the peanut in it, the peanut butter was good. I don't like those. What is that? The one that's real popular. Because it tastes too fake peanut. Like it tastes like fake peanut to me. They actually use real ingredients. Like they use real peanut butter. They use real vanilla. They use real pecans to make their stuff. And so when they make it, it has that good flavor to it. So I'll give them that. Their flavored whiskey, which I'm not a big fan of flavored whiskeys. I liked it. I'm even thinking about maybe doing a series with them and just doing a bunch of old fashions and then possibly giving away the rest of those bottles because I wouldn't use them for anything else.
PB&J old fashioned.
I have made one, and my garnish for my PB&J was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, little piece of peanut butter and jelly sandwich with my garnish for that one.
Heck,
I made it 3 different ways, and one was just better than the next. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out because it is. Yeah, I agree. He's a good man. It is a good peanut PB&J. I was actually talking to Iceman Can't Cook about it earlier today, and that's one of his favorites of mine that I've made is my PB&J one. So.
You can always do the Elvis old fashioned.
The Elvis? Oh, peanut butter jelly, banana. What else is there?
No jelly, just peanut butter and nanner.
And you know he has some. So it's peanut butter and banana. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like. Hey, I like that. I need to figure out Elvis's birthday or something and do it on Elvis's birthday or something Elvis. My mom loves Elvis. That's her favorite person in the whole world. So. Yeah, maybe I'll do it in honor of my mom. Maybe she'll try that one. Maybe she'll be the first old fashioned she tries of mine.
Oh, there you go.
My mom's not a drinker, so she doesn't drink. It's funny though. I mean, she lives up in Houston, and I've taught her how to go hunting for bourbon for me. So I'll randomly throughout the day get pictures of some bourbon, like their bourbon aisles and stuff, and says, "Is there anything you need here?" And if I don't answer in like 1 or 2 minutes, she starts like calling me. I'm like, "Mom, I'm at work. I haven't seen it yet, but let me look real quick." And I'll look, and then she'll go get it. So my mom and my dad are sweet. They're sweet that they go get that for me. Now my dad, he's starting to like bourbons now.
Nice.
So for Father's Day, I gave him an Eagle Rare because it's funny. I had an Eagle Rare on my counter that had just opened. My wife had opened it because when she made the ham thing, I had left it on the counter. So she used it to make the sauce on the ham. It's super good though. It was really, really good. I noticed that a little bit more of it was missing because I hadn't had a drink from it, so I knew what was in there. And so I knew he had come and let my dog out when I was at work. And I was like, "Did you try the?" And he was like, "Yes, I did." I was like, so I told my mom, "Hey, for Father's Day, have him take the bottle home." So he was super excited. He got to do that.
Nice. Gonna turn.
All right, guys, let's go back to. Yeah, let's go back into voting. So far, Stag's in the lead. Or Weller 107. I actually thought, what's funny? Because pretty much it's been Stag. I haven't seen any Wellers for the vote. But remember, this is to go into the lockbox for my next live, the chance to win. I really thought 107 has a lot more votes because I feel like 107 is harder to get than Stag is at times. I feel like I can somebody can find me a Stag almost any time, but 107 seems to be a lot harder to find. So I think that's interesting, but let me know.
I would agree.
But I agree. Stag is amazing pour. I have not had a Stag that I have not enjoyed, so I can see why people are choosing the Stag in the first one. But
batch one.
Oh, yeah.
Batch one Stag. That one's rough.
I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's their highest proof that they've had.
and it's
was their first
rough.
one. So Gandhi Road says that Stag is usually 200 or more around him. And yeah, I mean, Stag is usually 2 to 250. If you find it on secondaries, what I see for now. But Weller 107, I see, is usually about 200 to 220 on secondary nowadays, too. It used to be like 180, and I think it's jumped up to like 220. So
Wow.
I think they're both. That's why I chose these as the first ones, because I feel like they're pretty close in price. I feel like they're both kind of hard to get in for a lot of areas. So I thought that would be a good first one to start with.
Yeah.
And, I kind of want to make the first one. I'm hoping that somebody wins pretty quickly on this first one. So we go to the next one. But I have a few good ones already I'm thinking about for the next ones. But we're only going to get better and better from here. I just couldn't start too high, because then if I went down to something like this after I go too high, they'd be like, "What are you doing?" So I gotta start low, level up slowly. So
yeah, for sure. Either one of those would have been are great. So.
Oh, interesting. Joe B says that Stag in his area is 350 and 107 is a little bit over 100. Wow. Man, if you can find me a 107 for a little bit over 100, you let me know. Because I only bought one. I don't have a back. Do I have a backup? No, I opened my backups. I don't have a backup right now. I've opened that one recently. So if you can find me a 107 for a little bit over 100, you guys let me know. Because if this ever goes in that thing, I won't have a backup. So I pay a little bit over 100 for it. Whiskey Corner. So let's do this. I'm gonna kind of open it up. Anybody that wants to jump on, we'll do at least one more race, and then we'll kind of be done for the night. I'm kind of making this a quick one. Oh, hold on there. Sorry about that. My phone's connected to the speaker, so the speaker went. But hold on one second. Give me a second. It was my aunt. Let me just text her real quick. Let her know what's going on. Hold on. Give me one second. Because she went to go visit my uncle. One of my uncles is in the hospital. She went to go visit him. So I'll tell her I'll call her in just a few minutes here. But oops, it's trying to call her again. I'm trying to text her. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. So, hold on. I'll mute myself.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Exactly. On the bat phone. Yes, Gordon. Oh my gosh, my dog just showed up. I felt this hot breath on my arm. What's up, Harley? All right, Doc's back.
All right, I'm back. All right, guys. I guess Stag's the winner. So Stag will be, and when I do my live in 2 weeks, Stag will be on there. Let me share the stream so we can add guest. Hold on, what do we do here? Add guest. Let me put a copy of the link for anybody that wants to kind of jump on with us for a little while. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll have like 2-3 more people on. I'll max it out there. I don't. Sometimes when you have too many, it just gets a little too crazy. And it's hard to get anybody going. So next 3 people, anybody wants to jump on, I'll just jump on for right now. We'll do one more pour tonight. And what was the pour we're doing, guys? What did you guys decide? So let me know what's the last pour you guys want me to do. Was it the Wild Turkey? I think.
Yes.
The Wild Turkey Stampede, I think, is what they're voting. So was the Wild Turkey Stampede?
Yes.
You want to do the Still Austin?
It was the Stampede.
All right. So the Stampede will be the next one that we do. Have you ever had this one, Shane?
I've not.
I had looked up information on it way before when I was kind of checking it out, but I don't remember anything on it anymore. So I don't remember how long ago it came out. Let me see. Let me do a quick Google search. All right. And I look at it, actually came up on my Google thing because I'm always looking. I was looking at it. So it's one of those things that came up. Where is it at?
Keith Beach says it's still Austin.
Ooh, still Austin. Well, we can still vote, guys. So Wild Turkey, let's do a quick vote on this. Wild Turkey Stampede or still Austin? So vote in the comments. We'll keep that open for the next 5 minutes here, and whoever wins, we'll get to do that one. So this Wild Turkey Stampede came out in 1999. Oh, duty free in store. So this was exclusively a duty free. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It was in the late 1990s to the early 2000s. So like 1999. It's what they said it was. It's actually pretty expensive nowadays. Looking at this, it says like, you know, $295 to $700. But I promise you, I didn't pay that. Wife, I did not pay that. Making sure my wife knows that more than anybody else.
All of a sudden,
it's a small bottle. It's not a very big bottle, but I think it's pretty cool. So let me know, guys. We got Wild Turkey, still Austin. So we'll give it a few more minutes to vote on this one and see what it is. And don't forget, anybody that wants to jump on with us, anybody's out there that kind of just wants to jump on for a while, kind of sit out here and chat, we'll do that. We'll probably jump off close to 9 o'clock or pretty close to it. So it's about, you know, a little bit over 10 minutes away, but we'll probably, with the race and everything else, we'll probably go just a little bit longer, but not too much longer than that. So the link is in there for the Streamlabs if you guys want to join. I don't like with this one, Shane, is there a way to pin the comments to the top? Do you know?
Yeah. But you got to do it. You got to do it on Facebook. You have to do it in Facebook. Or I mean, not Facebook, I don't know YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm an idiot. Not Facebook, YouTube.
I'm an idiot too, so I mean, I'm still learning on this. Let me see. How do you do that?
Yeah, this is my first live stream.
Yeah, let's see. Did that pin it? Oh, hey. So it's funny. I said I'm an idiot, and my wife from the other room said, "You're an idiot." I could hear her, like, you know, like the Grinch.
Yeah.
Hey, I learned something new every day, so I appreciate you, Shane, for teaching me that. Now it's up there, guys. Anybody want to join? So. Wild Turkey, still awesome. We're still, come on, still some votes out there. We got 23 people watching. I only have 4 votes, 5 votes, 6 votes, 6 votes out of 23 people. So what do you guys want to drink? Do you guys want Still Austin Rare? You cannot pick this up. You had to be at the distillery to get this. And so I guess I should explain this. What this is so at Still Austin, the master distiller sometimes does little experiments, right? And this is an experiment that they did. There's very few barrels of it. He liked it so much, he decided that this is the first release he's going to do for the public. You couldn't order this online. You had to be at the distillery to get it. So thank you again, my in-laws, for being so kind to go out there, recruit some people to go hang out with them, go to Still Austin Distillery, pick these up for me. And they didn't realize the mess they were getting into, the lines they were going to have to wait in, the heat they were going to have to wait in to go get these for me. But they did. They're small bottles. Nice. Yeah, they really liked it. They got to try it there. They got to have a pour of it there. As soon as I saw them, we popped this one open. I had another pour with them. I offered them the bottle. They said, no, it's for me. So I really appreciate that because I really didn't want to share it. Just don't say that.
I'm seeing mostly Wild Turkey, bud. There's a couple Still Austins in there, but
yeah, Wild Turkey it is. So Wild Turkey it is. I guess nobody wants to jump on tonight. No fun.
Well, there's also so every Sunday night Livewire goes, and that's usually the Sunday night pub. I know a lot of people are probably over there too.
Okay, I haven't been on his. I need to go check that out. I need to jump over there after this. I guess go check it out. Yeah. So if anybody has the link for Livewire, put it in the comments, and maybe we'll all jump over there afterwards. I usually watch Bourbon Hall. With Wade. Wade is usually I like watching him. He's funny, man. He's a good guy. Ooh, we got Rick on here, so let's get Rick on here.
Rick,
hey, how we doing, bud? How we doing? Not bad. It's been a pretty good, fun weekend. How's your weekend been?
No, hot. Very hot.
Where are you located?
Just a little south of Tupelo, Mississippi, a little town called Amory.
Okay, yeah. Here in Texas, it's been nice and hot for sure. So we're enjoying the heat and humidity with you too.
Well, I am so proud to win I guess it's a sample.
Yeah. Which one did you win? Let me see.
Maverick.
The Maverick, nice. And it's a really good pour. I've never had it before. It's something new to me. It's very pleasant on the palate, and I really did enjoy it. So, and it's something you can't get anymore. So you get to try something that's not available anymore, which is nice. Let's start the one for this Wild Turkey Stampede. So hashtag Stampede will be for a chance to win some wild turkey. So make sure to put that in there.
Now, how do I do that with me on here?
Just go if you can see that. Are you use your phone for your live to watch it as well?
Yes.
Then I'm not sure.
I'll jump out for a minute.
Yeah, do that and then come back on. So, oops. Did I accidentally disconnect them all completely? Hopefully not. So I'm going to pour some of this out. So Shane, is this something you're interested in trying as well, sir?
Of course. Are you kidding me?
Heck
What do you
yeah.
pick me
So
for?
let me get 3 samples ready. 2 for winners, 1 for Shane, who's always a winner.
Instant winner. I like that.
Yes, sir. Shane is always an instant winner. It's not very, very dark. It's pretty light. Different on the nose for sure for a wild turkey.
Yeah. I love that bottle though.
Yeah, that's what got me. I hadn't but I would never pay that secondary that I see for the US on it. So
Right.
Which is interesting. This one actually usually I do auctions out in Europe as well, which is sometimes easier to find whiskeys.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually put a sticker on it. They didn't put a sticker on this one.
Is that Old Spirits Company?
Which one are we talking about?
The European auction site or European?
Oh no.
Old
No,
World
that's not-
Spirits has a lot of that stuff too, and they're
I
really
haven't looked on that
reasonable.
one. I haven't looked on that one. I won't start because my wife would be pissed if I started with another auction company.
Yeah, that won't be good for you.
Nope. I'm already bad enough as I am with I use like here in the US, I do look at Unicorn. I don't buy as much from Unicorn anymore because their hammer price went up. So once you add the hammer, the taxes and the shipping, you're paying about 30% over what your bet is, or what you paid, like what you win it at, and that adds up really, really quickly.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's why I don't do as much. So when I usually win on Unicorn, what I do is I put really low bids, thinking I'm not going to win. But if I win at that, I'm okay with it because I figured out already the hammer, like adding that 30%.
Right.
But at the same time, I more than likely will not win at that. So when I do, it's kind of a win-win. I got something that I feel comfortable paying with and not being way over, knowing that that hammer price is not going to kill me. So
Yeah.
oh, did we already have it ready?
She ain't playing around, man.
You ain't messing around at all.
Diana's like, look, Dad, I'm done with this crap. Let's get it
I'm
wrapped
done.
up.
So we have 25 watching, 19. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to add on to it. Normally just 5, but on this one, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. And it's hashtag Stampede. Hashtag Stampede to have a chance to win. So just look at this real quick. We got about 5 seconds left, and we're going to run this race. So let us know. .com, Doug H. They're both in there, so nobody's adding on. All right, go ahead, Deanna. Let's go ahead and run this one. And Shane, the one that you're mentioning, make sure to shuffle it, love. The one that who's usually on tonight? You said
Livewire Whiskey. So I put the link in chat.
okay, perfect. Maybe we'll jump over there after this.
Yeah, it's Mike's birthday.
Kind of like that
week.
Oh, what was that?
It's Mike's birthday week. The guy who Mike Stahl. He's the
Who
guy.
runs it?
Yeah.
Nice. I cannot spell Stampede for some reason. And I kind of liked it tonight. You know, I always feel like a lot of times I feel like I'm in a rush to kind of get things out to get done really quickly. Today,
Right.
there was no plan. There was really no really agendas or anything like that. So, as I mentioned before, my next live will be, I think, July 26th is the next one I'm doing. I'll be back on my Fridays like usual. I'll have our first one, which we talked about. So we'll do the stag in the lockbox. So that'll be the first time. I probably will not be monetized again by then. So we'll probably do it as Venmo or something like that to have it to set that up. We'll see what happens from now to then. I'll have to do the video before then, but we'll do that. And we'll see. I was hoping to do it next weekend, but I actually have to go out to Houston to work, so I won't be able to. And then the week after that, I have to be out of town for another event, so I won't be able to do that one as well. And so that's why I figured we're getting home early enough today, and Wade wasn't on. I figured why not just jump on for a little while, enjoy a few pours with some friends, and
Miss Old Fashioned Ways would like to submit a correction.
What's the correction?
July 19th.
Is that the next time I'm on? Is July 19th? Oh, okay. No, I'm not, because July 19th is.
You better not
She
say
knows
no or not to your calendar keeper. She's gonna.
I know she's the one that knows. According, if I look at my calendar, July 19th has a date on. It has something on it. So we'll have to discuss that afterwards. So it could be the 19th, it could be the 26th. But when we went over dates, July 19th has something on it that I won't say on here.
I'm doing Omakase on the 19th. I know that. So I will not be on.
Hold on. My wife's coming back here. Oh, wait. We got 6 seconds left. Let's see who's the winners, and we'll go from there. Sawdust. Ooh, that's a new name.
That is a new name. Who is that?
Oh.
Sawdust.
Nice. So Sawdust. Let me see. Stampede. Is this for the Wild Turkey Stampede? Sawdust. That's a new name for me. Hey, Sawdust. So congratulations on this win. Glad you're here, and let's see who's last.
Bree.
Okay, so guys, congratulations on winning this. I haven't even tasted this yet. Ooh, I like it. It's that's very very different. It's sweet, but it's at the same time kind of grassy.
Oh yeah, might be that grassy funk.
Yeah, it's got it starts off real sweet and nice, and then gets kind of congrats all this like a grassy note at the end that I've never had that before. But this is back from 1999. That's a while back. And really, how airtight is that little thing on top?
Right.
I'm not saying it's a bad pour. I'm just saying it's very different. That is different. I need to sit down and taste that by itself one day.
Yeah. Sometimes those older ones, especially the lower proof ones, you've really got to kind of start off with them and let them open up and do what they're going to do.
For sure, because I didn't even pay attention. What proof is this one at? Yeah, it's 105 proof. So you're right. It's a low proof. 500 ml bottle. Do they even make 500 ml bottles anymore?
Yeah, there's a couple like distilleries will put out 500 ml bottles.
Hey, Bree, congratulations! Your first Dusty. It's my second Dusty. I've owned my third Dusty tasting, which my first Dusty date. I can't even talk. My first Dusty that I ever tasted. I was in Kentucky, I want to say. It's at that place called Neat. It's they put on some it's become very popular, but it's a place that used to be a bar, and they would sell Dusties there as well. And at the bar, that's all they sell is Dusty pours. But now they have a bar and a shop right next to it, and their prices have gone way up. But I got to try I want to say like a 1983 or 1985 Makers. And I like Makers, but I'm not a Makers fan. Like that's not going to be something I go pull off the shelf to pour as my daily, right? That pour was so much darker, so much richer, so much more flavor to it that I was just like, okay, what happened? What happened from here to here? What really changed? It was a really, really good pour. So, but this one, yeah, it starts off really nice and really sweet, and it kind of goes to a little bit of a funk at the end, but I like it. Let me definitely put the link in here real quick. So you guys that won can send me the information I need to get these out to you. So normally I do this on a Friday and get these all ready by Sunday to send out for Mondays. I know it take me a little bit longer than that this week. Sorry, I apologize because we're doing this on Sunday. So Monday, I got a super busy day tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday are usually super busy for me. So I'll probably get ready Wednesday to send out. So hopefully Thursday or Friday they'll get out. We'll see. Depending on how my work week goes. I do not have my office manager here this week, so that could be completely different for me as well.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. That's why it's the perfect day to enjoy this. So congratulations, Sawdust and Bree. Sawdust, thank you for watching tonight. It's a new name for me, so I appreciate you being here. And hopefully you get to enjoy this pour. It's interesting on the nose as well. But the more I drink it, the more that funky grassy taste at the end is a little bit less and less. So
that's awesome.
So, Mr.
Yeah,
Shane,
those are always unique. Is to your point, like back then, the barrels they were using was much older wood than what they've got now, and they used to always let them sit out for over 5 years. It just all of that impacts the flavor profile so much. So that's kind of exciting to get to try some of those older ones and see what kind of flavors they were able to put together back then.
Yeah, and I think I've heard that theory before, that they think it's because the wood that they used to make the barrels out was older than like now it's very young wood, because there's just such a demand that they have to make pretty much make this as fast as they can. So he says Mr. Sawdust is working on his basement bar and listening to this live Drinking Victor's ride tonight. Well, good, perfect time to listen, perfect time to get in because you won tonight. And I don't know if you saw my carpeting skills with that box I made that took me, probably 2 weeks to make. That should have been a few hours. That was fun. And that's because I cheated. I got a wine box to make it out of, but that wood is so thin and so cheap. I busted it like twice. So yeah, that was definitely a lot more fun to make than I thought. I would have probably just done better using my hardwood that I have in my garage, but I was trying to cheat, make it easier on myself, and sometimes cheating doesn't work,
Yeah, so. Sometimes it works out.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, So, but
awesome.
Who put this? Who missed it? Oh, damn, missed it. Oh, well, I had to go check on the neighbor's husband to make sure he got home because she couldn't reach him. Well, I'm glad he got home. Hopefully he got home then. I'm hoping he got home.
Yeah.
And, well, guys, I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Anything you need to talk about before we jump off stream and head over
I always appreciate you hosting these things. I love hanging out with you. I miss you like crazy. We have so much fun when we get to hang out, and I encourage all of you, find some local friends that you can get together with and share a good pour and some good stories. So that's what makes this community so great, is our connectivity is just, it's unparalleled. I haven't seen anything like this in any other community where we can meet each other for the first time and feel like we've known each other for 100 years. Like it's awesome.
Yep, 100%. Because I mean, that's the funny thing is, it doesn't even have to be a good pour. You can have the worst pour with good company, and it makes it 100 times better.
Yep.
It could be a pour that you hated 10 times before, but you have it with good company, and it's the best pour you had that night.
Yep.
And that's what's great about this community. And like you said, I've known Shane for I think a year now, Mr. Shane, or Dr. Shane, I should say. And I feel like I've known you. You've been like, I feel like I've known you since my childhood. We bond really well. We talk really well, and just like last time when I saw you, I was reaching out for a handshake. I was gonna go for the handshake, kind of going for the hug, and you said, "Hell no, you get here," and you just brought me in for a big bear hug. So that's the kind of people we have. And it's just great. It's a great community, and I love it. Before we get off, I want to thank Deanna for being in the background, helping me out again tonight, being there to help. I had she whoop whoop in the background there. I let my monkey off tonight. I didn't bring my monkey in tonight. Whenever I do my big 2,222, I'm gonna have my monkey and Deanna here running these things so we can go back to back. Because, as I said, when I hit that, I already have more than 22 bottles to give away. I probably will have another. My goal is to have 44 giveaways all together. So we can do that, and that's gonna be a fun night. I'm gonna have Shane helping me so we can run that and run it as smooth as possible. Don't forget, tomorrow I have a video coming out for my 100th old fashioned. So it'll be my 100th filmed old fashioned that I have. That's 1/10 of my way to my 1,000 that I want to get to. So I'm pretty excited about that. So really, really cool.
Absolutely, man.
What is this, Shane? What did my wife say? Shane. Shane really means you are my barrel pick.
Yeah, you are my barrel pick.
We need to make Valentine cards that are whiskey kind of.
Look, that is a T-shirt at the very least.
At the very least, we need to make a T-shirt and some stickers. So, and then Deanna put. My wife was saying that Deanna puts the thank you, Gandhi. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys just hanging out.
Cheers,
What
Dave.
happened?
Dave Vogelsang joined the office field. So
Hey, Dave. I don't know how long you've been on, but Dave, I showed one of the bottles you gave me. I did not show all the samples. Dave, when he sends samples, he's not joking. He sends samples. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of samples. He's insane. I think he needs to get tested because I think he's literally insane with the stuff he says. So good.
Well, hey,
guy.
I'm gonna jump off here.
So
Love you guys.
over to your buddy. Did you put in the link? You said you have it in there somewhere.
What's that?
You said you put his link in there somewhere. You
I
still
did.
have it so we can put.
I did. I'll put it in there again.
All right, put it in there one more time. Anybody wants to jump over? I'm gonna jump off, get some water, then head over there and go check them out as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here tonight. I know this was kind of a last thing. I decided on my drive home from San Antonio I was gonna jump on. Text Shane. Shane said he was gonna harass me, and he decided to jump on with me anyway. So,
Right.
All right, there it is, guys. We'll see you over there. Have a good night. Happy 4th, everybody. Be safe. Be careful. And I'll be on the 19th, according to my wife, and I have to believe her because she's the one that schedules everything. So the 19th will be my next date.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good one. Be safe. See ya.